Wet Leg is a band who makes music. In 2025, they released their second album, Moisturizer. I love the entire story of this album, showcasing the dichotomy of wanting love and being obsessed with a person, but also being adverse to the idea of love at the same time. The album cover reflects this sentiment, with Rian Teasdale as the focal point, trying to scare off potential interests in the I Heart Me socks, with Hester Chambers in the background giving herself a hug. It's a very compelling pattern and contrast throughout the entire record by having such different sounding tracks with different subject matters spread throughout to get a nice contrast within the story, but still relating back to the entire thesis of the record and creating a dynamic listening experience. What I love most in this album is definitely the songwriting about love, because it is described as something that is longed for by everyone. Duh! When creating the artwork based off this album, I wanted to kind of recreate the corner of the room that's featured on the main album cover, while taking to heart the main theme of the album's storytelling of wanting love, but also having your guard up. So I drew a heart at the junction point of the room enclosed by these circles and patterns to kind of represent that feeling. I wanted to throw in some funny references to the song titles on the album too, by putting 11:21 on the clock, having a cool Squirtle in the background referencing Pokemon, and a character dipping their dogs into the pond, like in Pond Song. I Heart Me is a reference to the socks, and there are dead trees in the background referencing the trees that were actually outside of the house on the actual photo shoot for the album. For the color of the print, I wanted to reference the color of the carpet and the walls by creating this weird blue-brown color, which I think looks really nice. The finished print turned out really nice. The technique I did on getting that Squirtle, fantastic, crisp, amazing line work. I really Heath created that piece, didn't I?